two of my favorite directors might have a love child. Hey guys, what's up? Casey the Static Boy here, and I just want to talk about... Wow, that was really disingenuous. This is just going to be a quick little video. At least right now it is. If I end up talking for 30 minutes, I don't know what this is going to... That won't be quick. But anyway, J.J. Abrams, my favorite director currently working. I can't say that there are people that are close to beating him out, but he's still there. He's still directed my favorite movie of all time, and he's still the guy for Star Wars right now, it seems. He's coming back for Episode 9, in case you guys didn't know. But J.J. Abrams, one of my favorites, as I just said, and one of the undeniable greats of the directing arts in cinema, Quentin Tarantino, have had some sort of meeting where Tarantino told Abrams his idea for a Star Trek movie, and they're moving forward on it, it would seem. But the really weird thing about a writer's room for a Quentin Tarantino Star Trek is that I think this will be the first Quentin Tarantino movie that he hasn't written himself. Basically, the first Quentin Tarantino movie that he didn't conceive in his mind, put down on paper, then cast and take a camera out and film. This will be the first time that he gave the time to write the script to somebody else and then just went and directed the movie. Now, if this movie gets made, and that's a big if still, if this movie gets made, I'm sure Tarantino is actually going to rewrite whatever this writer's room is put it through his own mental factory, if you will, of just Tarantino ideas and Tarantino phrasing and things like that. But it's probably not going to be a hard or bloody Kill Bill style Star Trek movie. It's going to be a Star Trek movie, but with a Quentin Tarantino flair to it in some way. Really, but with Quentin Tarantino somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Quentin is such a unique director. Like, I feel like all of his movies, you can tell right away, yeah, that was Quentin Tarantino. There's really only a handful of directors. Most of directors, they just sort of are, but Quentin Tarantino is one of only a handful of directors who, from just a few seconds of watching the movie, you can say, oh, I know who did this, without seeing any of their trademark stars or any of their trademark styling. You just kind of know. So that's pretty weird. Another weird thing about this is that Quentin Tarantino is directing some kind of Manson family movie. The Manson family is a very long, sordid history, so if you don't know, and you're, old enough to know, you probably know if you are. If you don't know and you're already old enough to know, basically it's worth the read, just so you can know what to beware of in your everyday life as far as influential people. Charles Manson definitely was an influential person. He basically changed the 70s. Was it the 70s? I think it was. Shoot, I don't know. Gotta reread my history. But yeah, I'm losing topic. So Quentin Tarantino is directing this Manson family movie. This is a Tarantino type thing. Like, he had the idea for it, he wrote it, he filmed it. Like, that's what Tarantino has done in the past. This is what he's always done. That's part of his thing. And so that he is giving this idea over to a writer's room indicates to me that he wants to film this thing right away. Like, as soon as he's done with this Manson family thing, he wants to film Star Trek 4 or whatever it is. This is Tarantino's blockbuster. Like, his movies have always made money. Like, they've never cost a lot either, so they've always made a lot of money as compared to their budget. But I think this is gonna be Tarantino's voyage into the blockbuster realm. Like, he's gonna have a blockbuster budget for this thing, which is, of course, very exciting for a director like Quentin Tarantino, but it's weird. It's completely unlike anything we've seen so far from Quentin Tarantino. And it might not even happen, so who knows, but that's another weird thing about it. The third weird thing is that, as I understood it, this was going to be, that the Manson family movie was going to be Quentin Tarantino's last movie. Like, he was gonna go into retirement, as I understood it. He was going to settle down. I don't know, maybe I should really research this. Maybe his marriage isn't going to happen for some reason. Quentin Tarantino was going to marry, well, let me pull this up now. Alright, so a quick Google search tells me that Quentin Tarantino, as of July 2017 of this year, July of this year, was going to marry Israeli singer Daniela Pick. So, as I understood it, he was going to retire to focus on his marriage and the idea of having kids, I guess. I don't know. What is marriage? What is love? That's a very good question. What is love? But as far as I know, that's why he was going to go into retirement after this next movie. So I wonder what happened with that. I'm going to have to do some reading. Is Quentin Tarantino not getting married? Can I marry him? Question mark. Is J.J. Abrams married? Can I marry him? I promise I'm straight. I don't know what's up with these jokes. Really tired, I guess. These are jokes, by the way. I really don't think... I mean, I'm sure there's lots of money in it. Anyway, I just wonder if there's something going on that's making Tarantino not want to go into retirement and focus on his marriage. I have to look that up now, so good for me. I should have really done a lot more research before this video, it turns out. Alright, so anyway, I think that's everything I want to do in this video, but, Taron Abrams, Star Trek. That's gonna be pretty darn groovy. Okay, I just had a thought. So, what if Tarantino's Star Trek is going to be like a classic episode where they go back in time to like 1960s Earth? Like, doesn't that sound like something Tarantino would do? Like, 1960s Earth, back in time with like mod dress and the Beatles, and the Star Trek crew have to come and make sure that Brian Wilson's pet sound actually gets produced, otherwise the world will end. And there will never be galactic peace in the Federation. You're welcome, Paramount. You don't need Tarantino, just hire me. You can message me on Twitter or Facebook. Links will probably be in the description. If you guys like me covering news, please feel free to tell me in the comments, and I'll try to cover a lot more movie news, and maybe just in general news, but I doubt it, because I don't read Donald Trump's tweets by choice. Please subscribe if you want to see KillCon 2020. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hang in there and stay groovy, kids. See you in the next video.